Hello everybody and welcome to episode 35. Oh man, this series is going quick. It's already 35 episodes. Dang. Anyway, episode 35 of Minecraft. In the last episode we finished up the thing. We finished up the foundation of that. Or not, I think maybe I've done that in the last episode. Now we started doing the birch second floor, and we're going to continue to do that in this episode. Sounds like there's a vacuum cleaner running. But anyway, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and get that done, and we're going to go ahead, see where this little exploration takes us. Yeah. And those apples do no... they're that good. At some point we're going to get rid of all that oak wood around here too. So. Eventually this look like a plain place. Look like a plains place. Bad jokes. I'm full of them. Nah, I don't mind bad jokes if they're well done. That was bad. that doesn't make any sense, I guess. Basically, if you can come up with a bad joke that makes sense, it's like, I don't know. If they're just stupid, then in my opinion, it's just not funny. But if they're actually like puns and stuff like that, I like puns because it's intelligent. You can't just... Puns are something usually you just can't come up with if you're being stupid, It's not like some comedians you watch and all they're doing is using profanity. I like when the comedian can mix both in really well. Like, I don't know. That's why I like South Park. Not because it's something stupid, but I like how you can't watch that. The show loses half the value if you don't know what's going on in the world. Like, some of that stuff just doesn't make any sense, and it just makes it so stupid. Like, I go back and watch some of the older episodes, and it's like, why is that funny? And then you start to do some research, like, oh, that's why. It's like, if you don't know what's going on, then it doesn't make any sense, and it's just pointless to watch. It's a thinking man's cartoon, as I always like to call it. You can't, and that's why I tell people, it's like, would you watch this show? I'm like, yeah, but not for the stupidity. I watch it for the satirical elements, and there's a lot of them. You can't ever deny that. That show, them and the Simpsons have survived off all that, and they do it so well. And that's the reason I'll forever well, I wouldn't say forever. Obviously, Matt and Trey won't be. Probably after Matt and Trey either decide they're done with it, but that'll be the end of it. But for now, obviously, they probably don't have any plans of stopping. There's really no reason. And there'll never be, a lack of material, because that's why I think The Simpsons will go on for a long time, because they'll never, the thing about satirical shows like that, there's never a lack of stuff to make fun of. That's for sure, especially right now. Goodness. I'm not even going to delve into that, what I believe. Because again, I said that politics were kind of an issue I was going to stay away from in this show, just because I feel, some people say, well, if you're not offending somebody, then you're doing it wrong. No, that's not the truth in my opinion. Like, if you want to be like that, that's fine. Like, I enjoy some of this stuff, like, that's saying, I shouldn't say that. That sounds weird. But, I personally don't do that humor because it just turns people off and makes them think you're a racist or something, and I don't want that, I don't care who you are. I judge you based on your character. What your character does is dependent on how, you act as a person. I don't care, what the color of your skin says. I just care how you act as a person. You could be purple. I don't care, as long as you have a good work ethic, and and you're a good like working with people in school and stuff like that. That's always how it was. I went to a very diverse population school, so I didn't care who the person was. If they worked hard, if they didn't work hard, they'd be a slagger or a loser or whatever, whatever you want to call that, So. If they were just going to sit and do nothing the whole time, it didn't matter who they were, I was still going to call them on it. It's like, what the heck are you doing? Luckily, nobody would call you racist. Some people try to. I'm like, no, it has nothing to do with that. It's everything to do with your work ethic. which last I check has no, which has no bearing on your ethnicities and like your color of your skin. But I don't know. Nowadays, some people like to try to make. Guess what is it? F3A. Chunks reloaded. I don't know. Sometimes I think people reach too far for that kind of stuff. Like if you offend, like if you say something about them not doing stuff, they'll just assume you're insulting that. And sometimes it is true. People do that, but I'm not one of them. Obviously, I wouldn't be. In YouTube videos, I really enjoy it. So you know, politics-wise, I just stay out of it because again, you're not gonna go without offending someone. So. And I'd rather have everyone welcome here. We can talk about other topics that might enrage you, like such as sports topics. But at the same point, I've never stopped watching a show or a YouTube series just because somebody said, "Oh, there's a creeper." Well, definitely not that. There's something we could have done about that. So just let him blow up. Anyway, let's go ahead and keep cutting down this birch tree. Get a drink of water though real quick. That way we can get another creeper blow up. There we go. Throat was starting to get a little dry. That's a problem when you record too many of these at one time. You're thinking I forgot to start the timer again. Okay. Good thing I looked down at that when I started. I'm just going to put 18 minutes on it because at this point I'm like, I always skip the first 2 minutes of the episode anyway. I forget to put the timer on. So. I don't know how much birch wood this is going to take. Probably a lot. If I were to guess, it would be another at least 2 or 3, 4 or 5 stacks of this. Which is okay because we're fine. We have an abundant amount of it around. So, and if we need to, I'll plant more. We need to breed all these cows. That way they can continue to make this place insanely populating. Probably wait though until we get done with all this other stuff. With the oak wood and stuff like that. That way we can have an open area. I don't think they'll go into the river. There's a few birch trees. I guess there's another forest over there, but I really... Over there seems like there's a lot of birch trees. Let's go ahead and grab this birch tree. And I think it's either 300 or negative 300 is our coordinates. I'm not too worried about coordinates because I think I have a basic understanding of where I am. So, not one of those people that just get lost just, you know, standing in an open field. It takes a lot for me to get lost because usually that means either I don't know where I am at all or I have not, you know. If I have a known thing, I can usually get back to it. If I make, you know, as long, that's what I usually do. Like if I'm walking, you know, around the neighborhood or, you know, going around a new area, I'll try to, you know, figure out the way to this certain place and then, you know, be able to use that as a little marker. And then once you do that, you know backup ways and stuff like that. And you can start to be a little more adventurous. Now there's some dogs that can take themselves on walks and stuff if they get out of the house. Like, I had a dog that did that. Get out of the house and you wouldn't have to worry, you know, if he didn't come exactly back right away, you knew he'd just come back in about 30 minutes because he'd just take himself for a walk. He'd go the exact route and then he'd come back. I mean, it wasn't good because he'd just be on by himself, but, you know, at the same point, I don't know. I think people realized it too. Like there was one time, it happened, he didn't really do it near the end of his life too much, but definitely there was times where he did it and scare people. Especially, you know, well, he wouldn't say he didn't care about any people. He didn't really even care about other dogs. He'd just go on his way and come back home. You know, obviously we didn't encourage that behavior. I mean, that's just not something you want, but there'll be times when you're, oh, crud. You know, you have the door open, like bringing furniture in or something. The dog, you don't even realize it gets out or something like that. Which, again, we realized it, and then in the end, we're like, we'd go looking for him, and sure enough, he'd be on his walking route. Either pick him up, or if he'd be almost home, we'd just let him, you know, be done. We'd let him finish out the walk. Uh-oh. Goodness, the fiber I ate last yesterday is starting to get to me. I have to use the bathroom after this episode. Oh, I need to do laundry too. I forgot about that. Oh man, I'm regretting eating that stupid corn salsa. Uh-oh. It's good stuff though. I eat it like pudding. Oh no. Where's he? Ah, dang it. I don't know where it was. That's not good. Again, I have a basic understanding. I think I was this way somewhere. So I was kind of trying to keep it lit up a little bit. I think I was over in this area because there's no real birch trees over here. No birch trees over here, which is a good sign. There's some right here. Might turn it to peaceful for a minute. Yeah, let's do that. So just so we can get our stuff. Oh yeah, that's right. Just so we can find our stuff, because I don't want to lose that. I have no idea where it was. No. By a pond, so I have bearings at least. Ah, here it is. Here's where I died. I don't know, I just didn't want to have to get all that birch wood again, because I did not want to have to... Oh, where's most of my birch wood? Here it is, okay. I think that's about all I had. I think that's all the stuff I had. I didn't have anything too important, it's just I didn't want to have to go through and do all that birchwood mining again. I don't know, like I was saying though, I don't, corn salsa, it's really good. I was eating it like, you know. Thing about it is I'll just like crumple the chips up and eat it like a dip, or, you know, like not even a dip, I'll just eat it like a soup or something. Next day sometimes you have a little issues with that. Your body does not take kindly to you eating all that much, but you know, yeah, what you gonna do? It's good for it eventually. Do that every once in a while. So after this episode, I'm gonna have to go use the bathroom, come back. I won't go into detail. Maybe I'll read something in Motor Trend that'll get us inspired to talk about something. Yeah, we can talk about cars next episode. Stuff like that. And we can break the same birchwood block 5 times. It's always fun. Happy I was able to find this place again. Oh yeah. There we go. Back to what it should be. I almost forgot to do that. I should have hit F3 and then, you know, that would have been okay. It would have been easier to find it. I should do that. If I know I'm going to die, just hit F3 real quick. I'm going to find it again. Let's see, what else is there? Birch. A lot of birch trees, which is good. A lot of cows. There's a little cave down here. I wonder if these are all the cows that have come from me breeding, or just they were here already. It's hard to always tell. It's always hard to tell what would have been the correct way. I was channeling my Yoda grammar there. Ouch. Let's get out of here before we die. If I could see that happening, I'd be so angry. Instead of being so happy, so angry. Go ahead. Yeah, that's good. Go ahead and put down a few torches around here. If we do die, we can have our position, so it's, we know where we are when we die. No, I think we can still see. Yes, what else has been going on here? Got some cows. Got the moon. It's about ready to be daytime. Means we're probably getting close to the end of the episode. Well, yeah, so which is why we're getting close to the end of the episode. Well, it's not, that's not why, but you know what I mean. It has nothing to do with the days. I record based on time, not on the day. Just 20 minutes. It's like a weird cross type thing. A lot of birch trees around here, which is good because I need them. We're almost ready. We're just going back at some point. Go back to. Go back and drop some logs off at the good old chest. Rotten flesh. Oh goodness, a lot of. Okay, what else? Let's go ahead and grab this birch wood. No, axe broke. So what are we sitting at wood-wise? And decent amount of birch wood. Oh, I have that many saplings. I guess we're kind of just cutting them and then leaving. Always staying around too much in the same area. There's the zombies dying. That's good. No, better not. In case it's copyrighted. Be able to take refuge in this forest much longer. Already began. Oh man, that's stupid crap. I have no idea where we are. Oh well, that's okay. I have a basic, I think, idea. I wouldn't want to die right about now, let's put it that way, but I have a basic idea on where we are. A lot of birch trees, though. That's good. A lot of pigs, too. More cows. Don't see any more cows. Yeah, I think the other place is right around there. Like, if I were straight that way, I'd run back into my storage room. It's episode 35. We're doing pretty good so far in Minecraft. Let's not have to cut the same one twice, just for efficiency reasons. Plus, I think it actually does take durability off your tools if you cut the same thing twice, which is kind of lame, but yeah, what you gonna do? Oh, go ahead and take that. Back to the cows. I think we're close to the thing again. Let's go ahead and do this. 4 minutes left to go. This episode's been pretty good. Yep, I think I just... Oh, never mind. That must have just been leaves. But I saw the structure again. Which, okay, we got enough for 2 or 3 stacks left. It's going around. This is also a nice thing because we're also exploring the world a little bit through this process. Obviously not that much, but you know what I mean. No, the nice thing is eventually once we'll get to the point where we don't even need any of these trees anymore, we're just gonna have that wood farm or that tree farm on top of the storage room, so we won't really need this huge forest down here. Is that a wolf? No, it looked like it for a second because those two were clipping. I've already got a 15-yard penalty for clipping. Go ahead and we got 2 minutes left. This episode of awesomeness. No, these episodes kind of sometimes do get lame, but I bet you know it's one of those things that when I run out of material, sometimes it is kind of tough. But you know at this point, I'm gonna go do some reading here in a second. Go to the bathroom and find some topic to talk about while I'm doing that. So. I think if we went that way, we'd run back into our... I don't see any more birch trees, though, which is kind of interesting. Which makes me think we're getting close to back to where we should be. Once our house, or our new... Right over here somewhere. Yeah, this has got to be it right here. Yep. Okay, so that's good. At least we came back. How much food do we... So yeah, let's go ahead and let's unload our findings. I don't know how that guy's alive, but there's some birch wood over there. But after that, we've kind of... Hopefully there's not much left to go after this, because I'm kind of scared, because there's a lot of... Not much birch wood left. We might have to plant some, but... Or explore a little bit more. Got a minute left to go. I don't know where we keep getting all this crud from. It's so weird. I don't need all these torches. Keep 2 of those. What else can we do real quick? We don't need to get rid of those because we're going to have to go back out, I guarantee it. I don't know how much we're going to need more after this, but let's see how much we got. Yeah, we can't convert that after that point. Okay, so that's a good amount actually. Think about it. Must have right clicked instead of left clicked. Let's get this ready. So next time we're going to start off the episode by laying it all down. Lay down the wood. There we go. Okay. So next I'll go ahead and get ready for the next episode because we're going to start immediately. So if this is about what we had last time, and it did all that, so this should put a decent dent on what we have left to do. So it's good. But anyway, guys, it's been Tyler here with episode 35 of Minecraft. I hope you enjoyed it. And there's my timer, so I did that right on time. Anyway, guys, see you in episode 36. Have a good day. Bye.